We're so grateful to have you here this evening. And now, without further ado, I will introduce you to Maestro Alvin Ho, our fantastic orchestra, and hope you enjoy Ruddigore.
It's very disappointing. Every young man in the village is in love with her, but are appalled by her beauty and modesty, and won't declare themselves. So, until she makes her own choice, there's no chance for anybody else. Oh.
This is the only village in the world with an endowed corps of professional bridesmaids, who are bound to be on duty every day from 10 till 4. And it is at least 6 months since all services were required. The pious charity by which we exist is practically wasted.
We shall be disendowed. Oh. That would be the end of it. Dame Hannah, you're a nice old person. You can marry if you like. Why, there is old Adam, Robin's faithful servant. He loves you with all the frenzy of a boy of 14.
Nay, that may never be, for I am pledged to an eternal maidenhood. Many years ago, I was betrothed to a godlike youth who wooed me under an assumed name. But on the very day upon which our wedding was to have been celebrated, I discovered that he was none other than Sir Roderick Murgatroyd, one of the bad baronets of Ruddigore, and uncle of the man who now bears that title. As a son of that accursed race, he was no husband for an honest girl. So madly as I loved him, I left him then and there. He died but 10 years since, and I never saw him again.
why should you not marry a bad baronet of Ruddigore?
All baronets are bad, but was he worse than other baronets?
My child, he was a curse.
But who cursed him? Not you, I trust.
The curse is on all his line and has been ever since the days of Sir Rupert, the first baronet. Listen, and you shall hear the legend.
And a pound of stuff for the poor orphan on the hill.
Ah, Rose, pity that so much goodness should not help to make some gallant youth happy for life. Ah, Rose, why dost thou harden that little heart of thine? Is there none hereaway whom thou couldst love?
And even if there were such a one, verily it would ill become me to tell him so.
Nay, dear one, for where true love is, there is little need of prim formality.
Oh, hush, dear aunt, for thy words pain me sorely. Hung in a plated dish cover to the knocker of the workhouse door, with naught that I could call mine own, save a change of baby linen and a book of etiquette. Little wonder I have always regarded that work as a voice from a parent's tomb. This hallowed proposed, if I may believe the title page, by no less in authority than the wife of a Lord Mayor, has been, through life, my guide and monitor. By its solemn precepts, I have learned to test the moral worth of all who approach me. The man who bites his bread or eats peas with a knife, I look upon as a lost creature, and he who has not acquired a proper way of entering and leaving a room is the object of my pitying horror. There are those in this village, dear aunt, who wantonly use hashtags, and nearly all are wont to vote for a third-party candidate who no one has ever heard of. In truth, I could pursue this painful theme much further, but behold, I have said enough.
But is there not one among them who is faultless in thine eyes? For example, young Robin. He combines the manners of a marquis with the morals of a Methodist. Couldst thou not love him?
And even if I could, how should I confess it unto him? For lo, he is shy and saith not. If somebody that chanced to be, who loved me in a manner true, my heart would put him out to me, and I would point him out to you. But here it says of those who point, that malice must be out of joint. You may not point, you must not point, it's manners out of joint to point. Had I the love of such as he, some quiet spot he'd take me to, then he would whisper it to me, and I would whisper it to you. And whispering I've somewhere met is contrary to etiquette. Where can it be? Now let me see. Yes, yes, it's contrary to etiquette. If any of the youth I knew, polite and gentle, neat and trim, then I should hint as much to you, and you could hint as much to him. But here it says in clearest print, it's most unladylike to hint. You may not hint, you must not hint. It says you mustn't hint in print. And if I loved him through and through, true love and not a passing mood, then I should speak of it to you, and you could speak of it to him. But here I find it doesn't do to speak until you're spoken to. Where can it be? Now let me see. Yes, yes, then speak until you're spoken to. Poor aunt, little did the good soul think that when she breathed the hallowed name of Robin, that he would do even as another. But he resembleth all the youths in this village, in that he is unduly bashful in my presence, and lo, it is hard to bring him to the point. But soft, he is here.
Mistress Rose,
Master Robin.
I wish to say that it is fine.
It is passing time.
But we do want rain.
Aye, sorely. Is that all?
That is all.
Well, good day, Master Robin.
Good day, Mistress Rose.
Excuse me. I beg pardon. You were about to say.
I would fain consult you.
Truly.
It is about a friend.
In truth, I have a friend myself.
Indeed? I mean, of course.
And I would fain consult you.
About him?
About her.
Let us consult one another.
Yes.
I know a youth who loves a little maid, but his face is a sight for to see. Silent is he, for he's modest and afraid, but he's timid as a youth can be.
I know a maid who loves a little, hey, but she sickens as the days go by. She cannot tell him all the sense and truth, hey, but I think that little maid will die.
Poor little maid,
Poor little maid,
poor little man,
poor little maid. Oh, tell me, pray, and tell me true, what in the world should the maiden do?
he cannot eat and he cannot sleep, but his face is a sight for to see. Daily he goes for to wail, for to weep, but he's wretched as a youth can be.
She's very thin and she's very pale, hey, but she sickens as the days go by. Daily she goes for to wail, for to wail, hey, but I think that little maid will die.
Poor little maid,
Poor little man,
poor little maid,
poor little man. Now tell me, pray, and tell me true, what in the world should the maiden do? If I were the youth, I should offer her my name. Hey, but her face is a sight for to see.
if I were the maid, I should fan his honest flame. Hey, but he's bashful as a youth can be.
If I were the youth, I should speak to her today. Hey, but she sickens as the days go by.
If I were the maid, I should meet the lad halfway, for I really do believe that timid youth will die.
Poor little man,
Poor little maid,
poor little man.
poor little maid,
I thank you, sir, for your counsel true. I'll tell that maid what she ought to do.
Poor child. I sometimes think if she were not so particular, I might venture to... But no. No, even then I would be unworthy of her.
My kind master is sad. Dear Sir Ribbon Murgatroyd.
Hush! As you love me, breathe not that hated name. 20 years ago, with the prospect of inheriting that hideous title, and with it the ban that compels all who succeed to the baronetcy to commit at least one deadly crime per day for life, I fled my home and concealed myself here in this innocent village under the name of Robin Oakapple. My younger brother Despard, believing me to be dead, succeeded to the title and its attendant curse. For 20 years I have been dead and buried. Don't dig me up now.
Dear master, it shall be as you wish, for have I not sworn to obey you in all things? Yet, as we are here alone, and as I belong to that particular description of good old man to whom the truth is a refreshing novelty, let me call you by your own right title once more. Sir Reuben Murgatroyd, Baronet of Ruddigore. Oh, it's like 8 hours at the seaside.
My poor old friend, would there were more like you.
Would there were indeed. But I bring glad tidings. Your foster brother Richard has returned from sea. His ship, the Tom Tit, rides yonder at anchor, and he himself is even now in this very village.
My beloved foster brother? No, it cannot be.
It is even so. And see, he comes this way.
But she proved to be a frigate, and she up with her ports and fires with the 32. It come and commandeered, but we answered with the cheer, which paralyzed the poor Polyvore. D'ye see? Which paralyzed the poor Polyvore.
Which paralyzed the poor Polyvore. D'ye see? Which paralyzed the poor Polyvore.
Then our cap he up, and he says he, that chap we need not fear. We can take her if we like, she is certain for to strike, but she's only a Don Mountsier. You see, she's only a Don Mountsier. But to fight a French fellow is like hitting up a gal. It's a lovely thing for to know. While we hardy British stars, while we settled in our tours, while she's only a poor Polyvore. Do you see? While she's only a poor Polyvore.
While she's only a poor Polyvore. Do you see? While she's only a poor Polyvore.
So we up with our helm and we scuzz before the breeze as we give a compassionating cheer. Froggy answers with a shout as he sees us go about, which is grateful of the poor Mountsier. Do you see, which is grateful of the poor Mountsier? And I'll wager in their joy they kissed each other's cheeks. Which is what them burners do. And they blessed their lucky stars while we hardy pretty stars who had pity on a poor Polyvore. Do you see? Who had pity on a poor Polyvore?
Who had pity on a poor Polyvore? Do you see? Who had pity on a poor Polyvore?
Such deeds as yours that cause our flag to be loved and dreaded throughout the civilized world.
Why, Lord love you, Rob, but that's a trifle to what we have done in the way of sparing life. I believe I may say without exaggeration that the merciful little Tom Tit has spared more French frigates than any craft afloat. But
taint for a British seaman to brag, so I'll just throw my joint tackle and belay. Vast evening, messmate. What's brought you all a cockroach?
Alas, Dick, I love Rose Maybud and love in vain.
You? Love in vain? Come, that's too good. You're a fine, strapping, muscular young fella, tall and strong as the Gallimimus, taught as a forestay eye, and a baronite to boot if all had their rights.
Hush, Richard. Not a word about my true rank which none here suspect. I know well enough that few men are better calculated to win a woman's heart than I. I'm a fine fellow, Dick, and worthy any woman's love. Well, happy the girl who gets me, say I. But I'm timid, Dick. Shy. Nervous. Modest. Retiring. Diffident. And I cannot tell her, Dick, I cannot tell her. Oh, you've no idea what a poor opinion I have of myself. And how little I deserve it.
Robin, do you call to mind how years ago we swore that, come what might, we would always act upon our heart's dictates?
I, Dick, and I've always kept that oath. Through doubt, difficulty, and danger, I've always asked my heart what I should do, and it has never failed me.
Right. Let your heart be your compass with a clear conscience for your binnacle light. And you'll set 10 knots on a battle line of shoals, rocks, and quicksand. Well now, what does my heart say in this here difficult situation? Why, it says, Dick! It says. It calls me Dick because it's known me from a babby. You ain't sharp! You ain't modest! Speak you up for him as is! Robin, me lad, just you lay me alongside, and when she's becalmed under my lee, I'll spin her a yarn that shall serve to fish you two together for life.
Will you do this thing for me? What can you do, you think? Yes! There's no false modesty about you. Your, what I would call, bumptious self-assertiveness, I mean the expression in its complimentary sense, of course, has made a bosun's mate of you, and it will make an admiral of you in time if you work it properly. You dear incompetent old impostor. I give my right arm for 1/10 of your modest assurance. My boy, you may take it from me, that of all the afflictions accursed, with which a man saddled and hampered and addled, a diffident nature's the worst. Though clever as clever can be, a Crichton of early romance, you must start and summon and blow your own trumpet, or trust me, you haven't a chance. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits are bound to enhance, you must start and summon and blow your trumpet, or trust me, you haven't a chance. Now take, for example, my case. I've a bright intellectual brain. In all London city, there's no one so witty as thought so again and again. I've a highly intelligent face. My features cannot be denied. But whatever I try, I fail. Why, sir, modesty close on the fly. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits are bound to advance. You must start and summon to blow your trumpet, because you haven't a chance. As a poet, I'm tender and great. I've passion and fervor and grace. From Ovid and Horace to Swinburne and Horace, they all of them take about place. Then I sing and I play and I paint, though none are accomplished as I. To say so which reason you ask me the reason I'm different and modest and shy. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits are bound to enhance. You must serve and summon to blow your trumpet, or trust you haven't a chance. If you wish in the world to advance, your merits are bound to enhance. You must serve and summon to blow your trumpet, or trust you haven't a chance.
It's a thousand pities he's such a poor opinion of himself. For a finer fellow don't walk. Well, I'll do my best for him. Plead for him as though it was for your own father. That's what my heart's remarking to me just now. But here she comes. Steady, steady it is. By the Port Admiral, she's such a tight little craft. Come, come, Dick. She's not for you. And yet she's fit to marry Lord Nelson. By the flag of old England, I can't look at her unmoved.
Sir, you are agitated.
I know I suppose that I'm agitated, true enough. But took flight aback, my girl. 'Tis not. 'Twill pass.
Can I do alter thee thine anguish? For it seemeth to me that thou art in sore trouble. This apple.
No, my lass. Take that. I'm took flight aback. I I never seen anything like you in all me born days. Provoke me if you ain't the loveliest girl I've ever set eyes on.
Well, can't quite say fairer than that now, can you? The question is it meet that an utter stranger should thus express himself? Yes, always speak the truth.
I had no thoughts of saying this here to you on my own account, for truth to tell I was charged by another, but when I see you, my heart comes up and says it, Dick! It says. It calls me Dick because we was at school together. This is the very last for you, Dick. Speak up to her, Dick. Tell her all. Never sell on the false colors. That's what my heart tells me to say, and in my rough, calming sailor fashion, I've said it, and I'm waiting for your reply. I'm a trembling, miss. Looky here. That's nervousness.
Now, how should a maiden deal with such a one? Keep no one in unnecessary suspense. Behold, I will not keep you in unnecessary suspense. In accepting an offer of marriage, do so with apparent hesitation. I take you, but with a certain show of reluctance. Avoid any appearance of eagerness, though you will bear in mind that I am far from anxious to do so. A little show of emotion will not be misplaced. Heart of this dear...
Rose, you've made me the happiest blue jacket in all of England. I wouldn't change places with the Admiral of the Fleet no matter who he's a-hugging at the present moment. But I'd say my pardon, miss, might I be permitted to salute the flag I'm going to sail under?
An engaged young lady should not permit too many familiarities. Once.
Battles rise over, my love. Embrace my tender love, oh my love. From tempest welter, from wars alarms, oh give me shelter within those arms. Oh give me shelter within those arms. Thy smile on heart curing, its
Well, what news? Have you spoken to her?
Aye, my lad, I have, so to speak, spoke to her.
And she refuses?
Why, no, I can't truly say she do.
Well, then she accepts, my darling.
Now, what is the maiden to do when she is embraced by the wrong gentleman?
Belay, my lad. You don't understand.
Oh, certainly, I beseech you.
You see, it's like this. She accepts, but it's me.
Now then, what does this mean?
My poor lad, my heart grieves for thee, but it's like this. From the moment I see her, and just as I was going to mention your name, my heart it up and says it, Dick, it says, you fell in love with her yourself. Take her, you dog, and with her my blessing.
Quiet! Go away!
I'm so sorry.
Vulgar girls!
What can I do? I'm bound to obey my heart's dictates.
Of course. No doubt. Quite right. I don't mind. That is not particularly, only it is disappointing, you know.
But, sir, I knew not that thou didst seek me in wedlock, for in very truth I should not have hearkened unto this man, for he is but a lowly mariner and very poor withal, whereas thou art a tiller of the land, hast many fat oxen, sheep and swine, a considerable dairy farm, and much corn and oil.
That's true, my lad, but it's done now, ain't it, Rob?
Still methinks I may not be happy in thy love, for I am passing young and little able to judge. Moreover, as to thy character, I know not.
Nay, Rose, I'll answer for that. Dick has won my heart fairly. Broken-hearted as I am, I'll stick up for Dick through thick and thin.
Thank you, messmate. That's well said. That's spoken honest. Thank you, Rob.
But methinks I have heard that sailors are but worldly men, and little prone to lead serious and thoughtful lives.
And what then? Admit that Dick is not a steady character? And that when he's excited, he uses language that would make your hair curl? Grant that he does. It's the truth, and I'm not going to deny it, but look at his good qualities. He's as nimble as a pony, and his hornpipe is the top of the fleet. No, I won't hear a word against it.
Thank you, Rob. That's well spoken. Thank you, Rob.
But it may be that he drinketh strong waters, which do amuse a man, and make him even as wild as the beasts of the desert.
Well, I don't say he don't, for rum's his bane and always has been. He does drink, I won't deny it. But I'll not hear a word against Dick. I'll stick up for him through thick and thin.
But they say that sailors are rarely true to those whom they profess to love.
Granted. And I don't say that Dick isn't as bad as any of them. You are, you know you are, good dog. A devil of a fellow. Maybe robbed now Lothario. But what then? You can't have everything, and a better hand at turning in a dead eye don't walk a deck. And what an accomplishment that is in a family man. I won't hear a word against Dick. I'll stick up for him through thick and thin.
Thank you, Rob. You're a true friend. I've acted according to my heart's dictates, and such orders as them no man should disobey.
Stop that!
And say all thy such and wide, should be your guide. And pharmacy and giving wine, yourself and find.
My heart says to this maiden shrike, she's happy, she's just the sort of girl you like. If I'm in her heart should gain, I shall resign. That's what it says to me quite plain. This heart of mine, this heart of mine.
My heart says you for prosperous thought, with acres wide, you mean to settle all you've got upon your pride. It don't pretend to shake my axe by word of sight. It merely states the simple facts. This heart of mine, this heart of mine.
10 minutes since my heart said right, it now says black. It then said left, it now says right. Heart's often tack, I must hope its latest strain. You tell me so, but sure it changes mind again. I'll let you know, I'll let you know. Say all the such a mind, a change is awkward when you find a heart that does not know its mind. A heart that does not know its mind. A heart that does not know its mind. There you go. Cheerily carols the lark through the cot. Merrily whistles the clock, scratching the blot. But the lark and the clock, I remark, comfort me not. Over the ripening peach buzzes the bee. Splash on the billowy beach tumbles the sea. But the peach and the beach, you're each nothing to me. And why, who am I, deft match, crazy maid, mad Margaret? Poor Meg. Mad, I, yes, very, but why, very, sir, don't call. Shh. No crime, 'tis only that I love lonely. That's all. about him. Never doubt, never I an affidavit once, but it died. It died, it died, it died. But see, they come! Sir Despot and his evil crew. They are all mad. Quite mad.
What makes you think so?
Hush! They sing choruses in public. That's bad enough, I think. Hi! They will seize you! Quite softly! Quite Welcome, gentry, for your entry. Says I tender heart a beating. Annihilation, annihilation. Roses on the wedding greeting. Hearty greeting.
When thoroughly tired of being an unbelieving, successfully gained degree, with gradually sated back on and inflated away from the city we flee. We flee from transit to Europe to creating the swirl of the sun, the transition in a city region. Come Amaryllis from Chloe and Phyllis, just slaves for the moment are we. The slaves for the moment, the slaves are we.
The sons of the tillage who dwell in this village of people of living degree. They're honest and active, their lives and attractive in all ways someone can be. Who comes in hoppers with axes and choppers and shepherds and farming and druids and camp. Hedges and reapers and carters and keepers, but never a lover for me. But never for me.
They come Amaryllis, Chloe and Phyllis.
Because I'm thoroughly bad. You'll see it at once in my face. Oh, why my husky and horse?
Oh, why?
It's a working of conscience, of course.
Fine.
And huskiness stands for remorse.
Oh, why?
At least it does so in my case. When in crime one is fully employed, your expression gets warped and destroyed. It's a penalty few can avoid.
How true.
I once was a nice-looking youth, but like stone from a strong catapult,
I'll trace.
I rushed at my terrible colt.
That's nice.
Observe the unpleasant result.
Nice.
Indeed, I am telling the truth. Oh, innocent, happy the poor.
That's me.
If I had been virtuous, I'm sure
Why me?
I should be as nice looking as you. You are very nice looking indeed. Oh, innocent, listen, kind. Avoid an existence of pride.
So,
Or you'll be as ugly as will proceed. Poor children, how they loathe me. Me whose hands are certainly steeped in infamy, but whose heart is as the heart of a little child. But what is a poor baronet to do when an entire picture gallery of ancestors step down from their frames and threaten him with an excruciating death if he hesitates to commit his daily crime? But ha-ha, I am even with them. I get my crime over the first thing in the morning, and then for the rest of the day, I do good! 2 days since, I stole a child and built an orphan asylum. Yesterday, I robbed a bank and endowed a bishopric. Today, I carry off Rose Maybud and atone with the cathedral. This is what it is to be the sport and toy of a picture gallery. But I will be bitterly revenged upon them. I will give them all to the nation, and nobody will ever look upon their faces again.
At your honor's pardon, but...
Ha! Observed, and by a mariner. What would you with me, fellow?
Your honor, I'm a poor man of war's man, but calm in a doldrum.
I don't know them.
And not to make so bold to ask your honor's advice, does your honor know what it is to have a heart?
My honor knows what it is to have a complete apparatus for conducting the circulation of the blood through the veins and arteries of the human body.
But has your honor a heart that ups and looks you in the face and gives it quarter-deck orders that it's life and death to disobey?
I have not a heart of that description, but I have a picture gallery who presumes to take that liberty.
Well, it's like this. Your honor had an elder brother.
It had.
Who should have inherited your title, and with it, its cause.
Aye, but he died, oh, Riven.
He didn't.
He did not?
He didn't. On the contrary, he lives in this here very village under the name of Robin Oakapple and is going to marry Rose Maybud this very day.
Riven alive and going to marry Rose Maybud? Could this be possible?
Well, the question I was going to ask your honor is, ought I to tell your honor this?
I don't know. It's a delicate point. I think you ought. Mind, I'm not sure, but I think so.
That's what my heart says. Why it says, Dick, it says, it calls me Dick because it's entitled to take that liberty. Dick, it says, that there young girl will recoil from him if she knew what he really was. Ought you to stand off and on and let this young girl take a false step and never fire a shot to bring her bows to? No, it says, you did not ought, and I won't ought accordingly.
So you really feel yourself at liberty to tell me that my elder brother lives? That I may charge him with his cruel deceit and transfer to his shoulders the hideous thraldom on which I have labored for so many years? Free, free at last, free to live a blameless life and to die beloved and regretted by all who knew me.
You understand?
I think I do, with vigor unshaken, this step shall be taken, speedily can.
I think so too, I'll readily bet that you'll never regret.
For duty must be done, the rule applies to everyone, and painful though that duty be, to shirk the task for fiddle-dee-dee, to shirk the task for fiddle-dee-dee, to shirk the task, to shirk the task for fiddle-dee, 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 fiddle-dee-dee-dee-dee. The bridegroom comes.
Likewise the bride, the maidens are ready, ready and late.
To lash the bride, we're almost a pretty, the pretty committee. For duty must be done. The rule applies to everyone, and painful though that duty be. To shirk the task for fiddle-dee-dee, to shirk the task for fiddle-dee-dee, to shirk the task, to shirk the task for fiddle-dee, 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 fiddle-dee-dee. my elder brother. His rightful title I have long enjoyed. I claim him as a riven Murgatroyd.
Oh, wonder!
Deny us also Robin as you should. It is a plot.
I could, if conscientiously I could, but I cannot.
Ah, base one! Ah, base one!
As pure and blameless peasant, I cannot, I regret, deny a truth unpleasant. I am that baronet.
He is that baronet.
But when completely rated, that baronet am I. That I am what he stated, I'll recklessly deny.
Recklessly deny.
When I'm a bad part, it'll tell terrible.
It's so ridiculous when he's a bad part.
I'll play a bad part, it'll falsest of fiddle.
A very false fiddles to play a bad part.
Until that takes place, I must be conscientious.
Is he conscientious until that takes place?
If you in good grace, my moral intentions.
To all his intentions are due in good grace. A due in good grace to his lawless and lawless intentions.
When I'm a bad part, it'll tell terrible.
A very false fiddles to play a bad part. A play a bad part, it'll falsest of fiddles and tell terrible. When he's a bad part, when he's a bad part, he will tell terrible. A very false fiddles to play a bad part. A play a bad part, it'll falsest of fiddles and tell terrible. When he's a bad part, when he's a bad part, he will tell terrible. A very bad part, it'll falsest. A very false fiddles, a very false fiddles to play a bad part.
Who is the wretch who hath betrayed thee? Let him stand forth.
'Twas I. Hold, my conscience made me withhold your word. Within this breast there beats a heart whose voice can be gainsaid. It bade me thy to rank in part, and I at once obeyed. I knew 'twould blight thy burning fate. I knew 'twould cause the anguish great. But did I therefore hesitate? No, I at once obeyed.
Unclearing the open is to heart, begging your Robin's and in part,
disliked you. Now that I've reformed, how I adore you.
Every day will bring some joy that can never, never die. Richard, of him I love,
we kiss by three, and singing tenderly we happy sing, and clapping and giving the keys in time. Now will it tell me many a home, many a home, many places is bride.
Oh, happy the boys have lost so many, and happy the boys again by the brook, and happy my boys again up to set. Probably forgetting his friends, forgetting his bad memory, that he needs to repent.
Oh, happy the boys and the rose on the tree, what's the fuss and the zits on the tree? One cousin they cannot get her, the parents on the one, the dust of the fair.
Oh, wretched the letter signing a deed, and wretched the letter that no one can read, but very much better than rocks it must be, than wretched the